Plaintiff Marquita Moorhead dated the defendant, and after they moved in together, she discovered he had a drinking problem. Marquita claims they had a baby, and now that they're no longer together, the defendant refuses to be a part of their son's life. Marquita is suing for the value of a car and mental anguish. Defendant David Henry admits that he had a drinking problem, but he feels Marquita tricked him into getting her pregnant. David says Marquita knew he didn't want children, but she stopped taking birth control without telling him, then seduced him when he was drunk. David denies owing for the car because he's the one who originally purchased it.
Prove your case.
Okay, me and David met in 2004, and after about a year of dating, we moved in with each other, and that's when I realized he had a drinking problem. And I was going to school and working. He was working also, but when he'd come home from work, he'd be drinking and playing his video games. And when he was drinking, he had a horrible behavior. He'd yell and throw things, and he was real dirty. He would leave his clothes around, and wherever he ate food, I would know because it would still be on the floor. Actually, my friend found the chicken bone in the medicine cabinet one time she came over to brush her teeth. And just different crazy stuff that used to go on.
Is that true?
None of it's true.
Chicken bone.
Well, most of it's true, but not the chicken part.
Okay.
You say you're nasty like most men are and wait on their wife.
I mean, actually, I was a clean one. I mean, she wasn't that tighty, but
she wasn't.
That's so not true. She would be a witness. I cleaned up after him every day.
You're not alone.
No.
Unfortunately.
Okay. And basically, the drinking issues is what really bothered me, caused most of the issues in the relationship. And
any violence?
He never hit me, but he had hold me down from hitting him or anything like that.
Good. That's what he's supposed to do.
Right,
Either flee or hold you back. You want to give me some background?
yes, sir. I feel like I was trapped from the get-go.
How?
Because, I mean, I told her from the jump, I didn't want a baby. I didn't.
You gonna have a child together?
Yes, sir. 2 years old. And she was taking birth control, and all of a sudden she stopped taking, and then hopped up, and she was pregnant. And
That's
I do
not
have
true.
And you didn't know she had stopped?
No, sir.
That's not true.
Also, I acknowledge I did have a drinking problem, but also, like, she took advantage of me that night when it happened. And she stopped taking her birth control, therefore we led to having a child. Now, whatever, she's suing me, basically.
Have you gotten over your drinking problem, or you still
I'm still
struggling?
coping with it. Basically, I feel like it's not about her vehicle, it's about my son and me not being there for him. Because, like, I haven't had a chance because I've been working and I've been going through a lot of trials and tribulations right now trying to get
I
my
work
life
too,
together.
and I still take care of him, so that's
You all
not a
live
good
in the same
excuse.
city?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
20 minutes away.
Is there any complications that makes it difficult?
Well, right now, you know,
or-
she has a newborn son or whatever. He's a couple months, and she's with another man or whatever, her fiance. And I choose not to cause conflict and be in that drama, so I choose to stay away from
think
it.
he would cause conflict?
I don't know. I had a
No,
couple.
he wouldn't. I actually have a
Give him a
statement
shot.
from him stating
Oh,
that
God.
they never had any confrontations. I can't say the only thing that happened between them is I brought my son to his grandma's house for Christmas because she asked to see him, so I came along with him. And he took my phone and he called him and asked him who he was. So he told him he was my boyfriend, and that's when he got mad and angry.
No, that's not how it happened.
How often do you see your child?
I was seeing him every day before I started having my issues in my life.
That's not
I say
true.
before December, that is true. You know
Okay,
it's true.
but how long was that after that?
That's 4 or 5 months, and like I said, I've been coping with
Exactly.
my drink.
But prior to December?
Yeah, every day.
All right. That's exceptional for a man who isn't living in the household. Were you living in the household? Up
No.
sir. Yeah, that's exceptional. Every day is exceptional. Go ahead.
Okay, in May is when I bought my car, and he came with me up to the dealership to pick up my car, and he drove my other car to his house. I asked him when he was going to bring my car back, and then that's when he told me that his stepfather was going to buy the car. So I said, okay, that's fine, but his stepfather never did. So I said, okay, can I have my car back? Me and her went to the house to go get the car, but he said he didn't have the keys, so his stepfather had
How
the
long
keys.
ago was that? What month?
That was at the end of the year of
December of
08.
Okay. No wonder he hadn't been back over.
So,
Sir?
Basically, I was trying to help. When she bought a new car, she bought a 2004 Malibu. She needed money to pay her sales taxes. Since she had another vehicle, we were going to take that vehicle we had, the old one, and we were going to sell that and pay for the sales taxes with that money. My stepfather found a buyer. He was trying to get the car appraised and get the blue book value of the car.
You don't have a blue book value?
No, the
I
blue
do.
book value was $400.
You have it?
Yes,
She
I
said
do.
you don't have one, but she does, so I'm going to have to rely on hers. Go ahead. What else you want me to know? What happened to the car? Let's get to that.
I gave it to my stepfather to sell because we trying to sell it. We still, at the time, I was under the assumption we were still together, but she was still cheating with this other guy.
Right, okay.
Like, she keeps telling everybody else it's all me.
That's not true at all.
Go ahead.
But I found a buyer. I made the purchase, whatever. But also fines occurred from the car sitting in my mother's driveway. So I had to pay.
Who put it there?
She put it there.
No, you did. You drove
You
me to
took
the
the
house
car,
and I
right?
asked for the keys. I would have had it
Yeah.
if you would have gave me my car
She
back.
told me she wanted me to help her sell it.
I understand. You put it in the driveway.
Okay, you can say that.
What do you mean I can? And a minute ago, you denied it altogether. You said she did. Now you're saying I can say that you did. Go ahead, sir.
$250 worth of fines occurred on it. I stayed with my mother in her basement. I had to come up with that money and pay that fine or whatever. In the meantime, my stepfather made the purchase and sold the vehicle. Once he sold the vehicle, he gave me the money back. I had to pay the fines that I owed the county, the city of St. Louis. They left me with $250. So if that's the money that she wants,
No, that's not what she wants.
yeah, she wanted $2,100, but the value of the car was not worth $2,000.
All right, and you can't show me a blue book value, and she has, and it's $1,540 in good condition. In fair condition, it's $1,190. Ma'am, what mental anguish are you suing him for?
For the hassle I had to go through because when I asked them to give me my car back.
How long were you going through that?
For a year. Been asking him to
December
give
of
me my car.
08 is when he took it.
No, he took the car in 07 is when I bought
thought
my
you
new
said
car.
08. Go ahead.
And no, that's when he still didn't give me my car back. It's when I filed the
Your
suit.
Honor, I bought the car with my income
So
tax
it was
money.
never her car?
My son,
It was her car. I bought it for her.
You bought it for her?
Yes, sir.
So it was hers?
Yeah, but I gave her the
When you buy
money.
something for somebody, it becomes theirs.
I gave her the money to buy it.
Right, it was a gift.
She already had another vehicle.
It doesn't matter. It
Whatever.
was my
She could
car.
have had 20.
And she asked for my help, and I tried to do that for her.
Right, sell it, right?
Yes, sir.
And give her her money, right?
Right, but at
And
the
you
same
didn't.
time, I incurred fines from sitting on my property.
Because you put it there. Your witness want to speak.
I'm just here for moral support, of course, and I can verify the chicken bone, and I can verify.
Tell us about a chicken bone.
I can verify the fact of the car with the excuses because they came to my house plenty of times, and she always talked to ask him bring up the car situation along with the son, and I can verify his anger issues. I mean, he's a good person and all. I never butt
And
into their
quite
relationship.
frankly, aside from being drunk all the time, he sounds like a decent guy. Other than stealing this money and not giving this woman her car, and coming up with all these stories. $1,190, which is the fair market value, and $500 for your mental anguish. Someone takes your car like that for a whole year, and they keep giving you game after game after game. I'm sure you were upset, and I will grant you $500 for the mental anguish. Have a good day.
I just want him to be around more, and I understand everybody has their issues, and I've always been willing to work with him through his issues. Only thing that I'm really concerned about is him being a father, so that's all I really want from him.
All I want is my life back, some peace, some dignity, and for me to be able to do whatever I want to do in my life and live a happy, prosperous life with my son.